Okay, so we got a Black Ops 2 gameplay on Standoff Team Deathmatch, my favourite map of all the maps in Black Ops 2, and there's two reasons why I'm throwing this one up. The first one being is because it's slightly relevant to the commentary and the topic I want to discuss, only even, in a very teeny kind of way. But the other reason I want to upload it is because it's a bloody good gameplay and I thought you might just enjoy it. So yeah, enjoy the, I was going to say rape fest, but I just don't like that word anymore. Enjoy the beasting, that's better. So yeah, enjoy the beasting to their faces. So basically, I saw a tweet a good few days ago from Mr. Varn himself, aka Satan. And basically this tweet said something along the line, I haven't got the tweet with me, but it said something along the lines of, in regards to Black Ops 3 sniping, it's going to be similar to Black Ops 2, if not easier, and there's going to be a lot less idle sway. Now, oh dear, sort of sent a little bit of a shiver up my spine and sort of depleted any hopes that I had for the game. Not all of the hopes, but just a little bit. I suppose the disappointment value was the equivalent to going to a bar and pulling what you think is the best looking lady in the bar, and all your friends sing in all your glory and being totally jealous of you, only to get home and find out that she has a very small penis. It's not really what you want to see or hear. So yeah. My issue with that is that I don't think Black Ops 2 sniping needs to be any easier, and I'm sure that probably most of the community would agree with that. There's obviously going to be the sniping community that would say, no, it takes skill. You try it, see if you can do it. And as many times before I've said, okay, and I've put a sniper rifle on and I've gone flawless and got swarms and things, so it's not a problem. I can pull a sniper rifle out, I just don't choose to do it because I don't like it. It's the same reason I don't use an LMG. Don't like it, it's not for me, it's not my cup of tea. I prefer submachine guns and sometimes the odd assault rifle. But as we all know, a submachine gun is absolutely no match for a sniper rifle. Even the worst snipers can still pull those lucky shots off, as they do many times. Now, like I say, this gameplay in the background was it was probably one of my best gameplays, I would certainly think, in my opinion. And then some prick goes and no-scopes me in a total set of panic. Boom, there I am, I'm gone. Now, all the way through this game, and generally all the way through any Black Ops 2 game I play, my biggest fear is snipers and sniper shots and trick shotters and quickscopers and whatever else. Anything associated with a DSR or a ballista or that, I don't know, rapid fire one that I forgot the name of. It puts the fear of God into me because, as I'm trying to mantle over things and climb on roofs and I guess flank the enemy, there's a lot of, especially on this map, there's a lot of rooms where people can sort of look out of windows, and the great thing, what I do like about this map, is that most of the rooms, if not all of them, are sort of accessible. Actually, yeah, they're all accessible via means of other ways. Climb up a couple of boxes, sneak through a window and surprise, motherfucker, it's very rewarding. But all the same, that element of danger is always there, it doesn't matter where you go, you can hear those shots firing past you. And most of the time, this is what really frustrates me about a lot of these snipers who say that it takes so much skill. Why don't you do it if it takes, it takes no skill at all? It's like, these guys are terrible at it, most of them are terrible. Granted, given dues to some of them, some people are just so good at it, it's ridiculous. And I take my hats off to those people, but most of them are so shit at sniping, they're pretty much just chancers, but all they need is those couple of lucky shots and that's it. It's a streak ender, it's as simple as that. So does it need to get any easier? No, it absolutely doesn't, and to put out a tweet like that is the equivalent of saying, oh dear, I've just knocked your soap on the floor, why don't you bend over and pick it up, and then brace yourself, grab your ankles and think of Christmas as he penetrates us with a copy of Black Ops 3 no less. So I don't know, I'm not hating, I've said before, the one game that I've used sniper rifles in as a rule, as much as I can because I do actually enjoy it, is Black Ops 1, and that is because it poses that challenge. People always used to say about my PDW videos and say, why'd you always use the PDW? It's shit. And it's like, yeah, that's why I like to use it, because it's a terrible gun that needs an element of control. It's like trying to control wild horses. It's awful. It recoils and jerks and kicks. Even if you put a grip on it, where the grip does absolutely nothing in this game, it does not keep the control of that gun, so you have to be as careful and as steady as possible, but it makes up for the uselessness of it by giving you 50 bullets in the clip. So using one in Black Ops 1 was the challenge as well, because there was so much idle sway, you could look down the scope, even if you held your breath, you'd hold it for a little while, then as soon as you took your finger off the trigger and that breath stopped or you ran out of air, it would just sway all over the place and it becomes so hard to get the hit, and it was never always a one-hit kill. And you know, there's a reason why you look on Black Ops 2 now and there's still so many people playing it. It's still the most played Call of Duty to date, with you know, sometimes in its peak time still having 100,000 people online. The reason for that is because it is actually quite fun. But I would say out of 100,000 people, 70,000 people are, you know, probably snipers as far as I'm concerned. Let's face it, every time I jump in a lobby, and let's say I'm at the back of my team and I can see every one of my teammates in front of me, you can guarantee 4 or 5 of them are going to be snipers. So what does that tell you? It doesn't tell you that it poses any kind of a challenge, it just tells you that it's fucking easy to do. If anything's overused, it's easy. UMP45 Modern Warfare 2, easy. MP7 Modern Warfare 3, easy. ACR Modern Warfare 3, easy. BO27, ASM1, easy, easy, easy. DSR, Ballista, need I say more? So I don't know, maybe the, you know, he doesn't really stand by the courage of his convictions from the last, you know, Black Ops 2 installment we had, because obviously at one point people complained so much that the snipers were overpowered that he actually nerfed them down, and then suddenly come back in Black Ops 3 and say, oh, I've had a change of heart, I'm going to actually make them easier now. It's like, wow, did the death threats from the 10-year-olds really get to you that much? I don't know, the fear of having a burning bag of poo on your doorstep, it must have been fucking too much for him. I don't know, Vaughn, you make me laugh. So yeah, let me know what you think, because I'm quite disappointed about that, because from what I've been hearing, I've been sort of getting my hopes up a little bit more, and it looks as though they're thinking along the right lines, and then it's a case of 2 steps forward, 25 steps back, if they do install some easier aim assist and maybe a lot less idle sway, and I don't know, whatever they can do with a sniper rifle to make it worse than Black Ops 2, it would be a bad move, and it would probably knock the game dead in the ground before it's even been sold. Thanks for watching, guys, hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Apocalypse done.